Ai aloha kakahiaka o wao taupori tangaro. And I am coming to you from Waiakea Waina. And I just wanted to give you a little heads up for this Thursday at 5 to 6:30 where we have Mōkaulele. It's an indigenous leadership platform. It's where artists, Native Hawaiian artists, come together and talk of their story, of their art, but more importantly, how the art serve as a portal, a va'a, a canoe, to develop their own indigenous leadership from the inside. So, so this Thursday, November the 4th, we have from Molokai, we have Kanoelani Davis, who has made a name for herself and through the fashion and pomahina. But interestingly, it's not about fashion with her. Fashion is again a portal, a va'a, a canoe, to really discuss some important features about her development as a woman, as an indigenous woman, as a mother, as a community member, as a grandchild of grandparents who raised her. She'll be talking about, here goes, the decolonizing of one's self. Wow, that's a heavy hitter. So join us this Thursday at November the 4th at 5 to 6:30, and she'll be sharing her story within a framework we call ka'au, which is our transformative framework based in the culture of Hawaiian mythology. You know, her hua, how was her early rearing like, and how did that early rearing of hers by her grandparents prepare her to be who she is today. Her ha'alele, at what point did she begin to investigate her own journey within the context of the community, within the context of her family? Her huaka'i, what was her journey like, or what is it like? Because it's a life journey, it's a long journey, it's a big journey. And what is it like? What are some of the advances, the things that she feels really proud of and accomplished in? And then what are some of those shadowy areas that yet need to be developed, need to be explored, the things that hold her back? And that would be the huaka'i. And then you have your ho'ina. As a result of her journey, what is she able to do for her community, her family, her daughter, herself? How is her community better because of the journey that she brings to it? So join us. I'll be adding the link below somewhere. I gotta figure out how to do that. But it will be on Zoom. Registration is required, although the program is open to the world. And so again, join us. Do I need to tell you anything else? Oh, it's yeah, this program is brought to you by Hawaii Community College and the University of Hawaii Kipuka Native Hawaiian Student Center. And it's part of the actions we're taking as a university to really begin to transform how universities in indigenous territories work. And so the University of Hawaii is undergoing a transformation, and for some it's like yay, and some days we feel like we're really transforming, moving ahead, and some days it's like, oh, okay, a little step backwards, but that's all right. We're moving forward. So long we're advancing, we're come and contribute to this conversation. We need to not just change the university and how the university serves indigenous people and underrepresented communities, but also we have to begin to look internally for leadership. For too long we have been convinced that all leaders come from outside of Hawaii. Well, guess what? There's leaders in every one of us. And so that leadership is that inner leadership is what Mōkaulele is about. It's about hooking that leadership to come up and forward and into action. And so that we can lead alongside other leaders in the community. And it's not about being the sole leader, of course not. It's about being a contributor to the movement of oneself, one's family, one's great community. And the indigenous leadership is waking up worldwide. So this is a great time to jump back on that canoe and make sure your dreams, because dreams and leadership go hand in hand, and make sure your dreams are part of how you think, how you do, and how you feel, how you relate to the values of the space that you live in. Hawaii is a people, but Hawaii is firstly a space. And can't get any more indigenous than our mountains. I'm looking at our mountains right here, Mauna Kea and Mauna Loa. We call Papakea and Mamaloa. And so come, wake up with us. Let's jog each other's memories. All the knowledge we need is in us. We just need each other to help wake it up. And you know, storytelling. We share a lot of information these days, all kinds of information and all kinds of ways of sharing, but it seems that we've become, well, let me just say, let's not make topical knowledge the norm. There's nothing wrong with topical surface knowledge, but it's not the only thing that we have. There's the deep knowledge systems, and talking story is interesting. Sharing dreams is interesting because it's one of those ways in which our memories come forward. Remember when our tutus used to just sit on the porch, you know, and talk stories all day long, sometimes the same old stories. And I was one of those grandkids that just sat there and listened to those stories, because each time they told the story, I saw, I heard, I felt something different. So Mōkaulele is simply a story, is a talking story, bala'au. And come, it's not a PowerPoint, it's not a lecture series, it's truly talking story. Myself and Kanoelani Davis. Molokai is a very small community and a tight-knit community, and for many of us in the greater Hawaii, Molokai has become an icon in some of our environmental issues, really modeling how it is that people take care of their community. And Kanoelani Davis is from her grandmother's side, you know, a descendant of the antiquity of Molokai. So come and listen to one woman's story, one resident of Molokai. Her story does not represent all of Molokai, although it may reflect give us an insight into the spirit of Molokai. This is the great thing about this program, is no one speaks on behalf of anyone else but themselves. So come, let's celebrate the journey of one of our people, but also by listening to her story, maybe we can reflect on our own. Maybe we can gauge our own. Where are we? Yeah, sometimes we get so busy with life. We forget. We wake up one day and goes, oh, where's my dream? How come I'm not dreaming? What happened to my journey? Oh, this is my fourth wife. Wow. What happened? Now, I'm not married 4 times, but I'm just saying sometimes we begin and end relationships because we're truly looking to reclaim our dreams. And sometimes we put that kuleana of our dreaming on someone else to dream for us. But Mōkaulele is about dreaming for ourselves, dreaming for our community, but not losing ourselves to our community, but clarifying who we are as a community member so that we know exactly what we're bringing to that canoe, our lahui. And we don't want to live in the blur. We want to know exactly, we want to be accountable. So they say, who brought this? We say, I did. Who's accountable for this? We are. Okay, so come and join Mōkaulele, and again, I'm going to put the link there. If not, visit my page, Taupori Tangaro, and there should be some information there. Nice to see all of you. Actually, the camera is kind of far away. My glasses are here, and I can't see anything but all these hearts going up and up. But I do believe this is maybe my first or my second live. The first one was just a mistake. This one is intentional. Again, from Waiakea Waina, I want to say have a beautiful day. See you this Thursday, and if not sooner, and contact me if you need, just message me if you need any further information. Yeah, it's great to wake up to dreams that have form. Ho'okino ika moi moi a, yeah? Give form to the dream. So Kanoelani is going to share her story, and let's again celebrate her story, but also let's reflect upon our stories through her. Ahui ho no kako. Bye bye. How do I finish this? Oh yeah.